My name is Nelson Arashid Sanday, BS Crim 32D. Number 1. What are the circumstances considered in determining the liability of officer detaining a person beyond legal period? For the purpose of determining the criminal liability of an officer detaining a person for more than the time prescribed by the Revised Penal Code, Paragraph 1, that the means of communication as well as number 2, Paragraph 2, the hour of the arrest, and Paragraph 3, other circumstances such as the time of surrender and the material possibility for the fiscal to make the investigation and file in the time necessary information must be taken into consideration. Para malaman ng kriminal na pananagutan ng isang alagad ng batas na nagkulong sa isang tao lagpas sa oras na itinakda ng Revised Penal Code, Paragraph 1, ang pamaraan ng pakikipag-ugnayan pati na Paragraph 2, ang oras na pagsuko at pisikal na posibilidad para sa pisikal na pakiimbestiga at makasampat ng kinakailangan reklamo ay dapat isalang-alang. Number 2, will the violation of Article 125 affect the legality of confinement under the process issued by a court? The failure of the arresting officer to deliver the person arrested to the judicial authority within the times specified in article does not affect the legality of the confinement of the person who is detained because of the warrant subsequently issued by the competent court when an information was filed therein. Ang bigong pagsampa ng kaso sa korte ay humiling alagad ng batas laban sa taong hinuli sa loob ng oras na itinakda ng Article 124 ay hindi makakapekto sa legalidad ng pagkakakulong ng tao na nakakulong sa pamamagitan ng mandato di aresto na inilabas ng korte pagkatapos may sampa ang reklamo. Number 3. Will the fiscal be liable for arbitrary detention under Article 125? If the fiscal does not file the information within the period prescribed by law and the arresting officer continues holding the prisoner beyond the prescribed period, the fiscal will not be responsible for violation of said Article 125 because he is not the one who has arrested and illegally detained the person arrested unless he has ordered or induced the arresting officer to hold and not release the prison after the expiration of said period. Kung ang piskal ay hindi nagsampa ng kaso sa loob ng oras na tinakda ng batas, ang humiling alagad ng batas ay magpatuloy sa pagkulong ng preso lagpas sa tinakdang oras. Ang piskal ay hindi mananagot sa paglabag sa Article 125 dahil hindi siya ang humuli at iligal na nagkulong sa taong hinuli, puwera na lang kung inutos niya o inudyakan niya ang humuling alagad ng batas para ikulong at hindi palayain ng preso pagkatapos ng nabanggit. Number 4. What is the namely where warrant was improperly issued? If the accused was illegally detained because he was arrested without a preliminary examination, what should have been done was to set aside the warrant of arrest and order the discharge of accused, but without enjoining the judge from conducting preliminary examination and afterwards properly issuing a warrant of arrest. Kung ang akusado ay illegal na ikinulong dahil sa hinuli siya na walang preliminary examination, ang dapat ginawa sana ay tabi muna ang mandato de arresto at inutos ang paglaya ng akusado pero hindi utusan ang huwag na gumawa ng preliminary investigation at pagkatapos ay magpalabas ng mandato di arresto. What are the rights of the person detained? The rights of the person include: first, he shall be informed of the cause of his detention. Dapat ipaalam sa kanya ang dahil ng kanyang pagkakulong. 2, he shall be allowed upon his request to communicate and confer at any time with his attorney or counsel. Article 125, Paragraph 2. Dapat hayaan siyang base sa kanyang hiling na makipag-ugnayan at makapanayam sa anumang oras sa kanyang abogado. According to Article 125, Paragraph 2. Verse 6. What is the effect in the public officer or employee prevents the exercise of the rights of attorneys to visit and confer with persons arrested? Any public officer or employee who shall obstruct, prohibited, or otherwise prevent an attorney entitled to practice in the courts in the courts of the Philippines from visiting the conferring privately with the person arrested at any hour of the day or in urgent cases of the might said visit and confer being requested by person arrested by the acting in his behalf shall be punished. Arresto Mayor Republic Act 8857. Kahit sinong opisyal publiko empleyado na humadlang o nagbabawal di kaya pumigil sa abogado na may karapatang magtrabaho sa loob ng mga korte sa Pilipinas sa pagbisita at pagpanayam sa pribado ang taong hinuli sa kahit anong oras ng araw o panahon kinailangan sa gabi. Ang nabanggit na pagbisita at panayam ay hiningi ng taong hinuli o pamamagitan ng ibang tao pamamagitna para sa kanya at parusahan ng aresto, Mayor. 7. What is the reason for the provision of Article 125? Article 125 of Revised Penal Code is intended to prevent abuse resulting from confining a person without informing him of his offense and without permitting him to go to bail. Ang Article 125 ng Revised Penal Code ay sinadya ginawa para mapigilan ang mga anumang pag-aabuso mula sa pagkakulong ng isang tao hindi pinaalam sa kanya ang kanyang kasalanan at hindi pinahintulutan na makalabas sa pamamagitan ng piyansa. Number 8. What is the difference between Article 124 and Article 125? In arbitrary detention under Article 124 and detention is legal from the beginning. In arbitrary detention under Article 125 and detention is legal in the beginning but illegality of the detention starts from the expiration of any of the periods of time specified in Article 125 without the detained person detained having been delivered to the proper judicial authority. Sa arbitrary detention sa ilalim ng Article 124, ang pagkulong illegal mula pa lamang sa arbitrary detention sa ilalim ng Article 125 ay legal sa simula pero naging illegal mula matapos na ang alinman sa mga oras na tinakda ng Article 125, hindi nasampahan ng kaso sa korte ang ikinulong na tao.